Hello everyone and welcome back to our course. In this lecture, we're going to talk about what is Plotly and Dash and why you should learn it. All right, we'll start with an overview. Python has many visualization libraries. You may be familiar with Matplotlib as well as Pandas for helping. And many of these visualization libraries like Matplotlib, they are static. All right, meaning you can't interact with them. They can't update dynamically. So we need to use a library like Plotly because it will allow us to build interactive charts. Plotly itself builds interactive images, and then Dash, which was built by Plotly, can create dashboard web apps. So you can use the two together to create interactive graphs and charts. Let's do an overview of Plotly because we will be using Plotly in this course. Plotly is an open source library and it is for general data visualization. You can build interactive visualizations with Plotly, which is what makes it non-static. There are libraries for JavaScript, React, R, and Python, so you can actually use Plotly with multiple programming languages. The most popular is Python's version of Plotly, because Python is the #1 language for data science, data visualization, and machine learning. Using Plotly by itself without Dash allows you to build interactive plots as HTML files. And users can zoom in, they can select, they can hover, they can interact with these HTML files, with these plots. But if you just use Plotly alone without Dash, you can't connect to changing data sources. So the data will actually be static, because it's locked into the exported state, which is the state of the data when the Python script was run. So if you actually want to update the data in the HTML Plotly image, you have to rerun the Python script to regenerate the HTML file. So that is if you use Plotly alone. We're going to use Plotly with Dash to build not only interactive images, but also make them dynamic dashboards. That is going to allow us to do three things. We want to make plots interact with each other, interact with components, and update in real time. So how can we achieve all of that? Well, we can use Dash to build a dashboard. All right, so let's talk about Dash, also an open source library, actually built by the Plotly company, and it allows you to build a full dashboard, which will allow you to create this data visualization experience where you can present your projects or you can analyze your data right there on the web. So you can build web apps really quickly with Dash, because instead of creating an HTML file like Plotly alone, Dash will actually build a dashboard web app. So you're building a website at a local URL, specifically 127.0.0.1 at port 8050. And you can visit and interact with the dashboard online as a web app. And it's quite fast and convenient to do so with Dash. So you can really quickly get your projects up and running on the web. And that is Plotly and Dash. With Dash, you can build not only regular web apps, but also specifically dashboards for any kind of data science or machine learning project. Coming up, we're going to talk about the few prerequisites that you will need for this course. So join me in the next lecture.